What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm back again for another random video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the pros and cons to dating versus being single. Now, if anybody can do this video, it's me. I've been a playboy for most of my life, as my mom would call it, a player, as my friends would call it, and I would call it spinning plates, dating non-monogamously, whatever, guy with options. The play term, who's the girl this week? Anyways, I've had my fun. It was very fun, but also having a girlfriend is also fun too. There's lots of pros and cons to each. Now, a good pro to having a girlfriend, now that I'm in a relationship for like the last 6-7 months, is that you're not alone as often. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm driving, obviously, and these roads are bumpy. And I didn't get the upgraded shock package, so this truck rides like shit sometimes. Damn it, this is gonna bug me. There we go. So when you're in a relationship, you're not as lonely. You have someone to be around all the time, someone to sleep beside. It's good going to bed with someone that you like/love and waking up beside them every day. I think that's an awesome feeling. You can get the cuddles, you can get the loves. Someone's there to help you, cook for you, clean, all that fun stuff. A con to having a girlfriend, you kind of have someone you got to answer to. And I'm at my ripe age of 34. It's weird. I answer to nobody. I answer to my boss at work, and that's because they pay me. So having to answer to somebody now kind of sucks, but it's like they care and they'll do the same for you. But I'm not really a jealous person. I think having options my whole adult life. So it was like, okay, hi, bye, see you later, on to the next. But when you develop feelings for somebody, I don't think there's nothing wrong at all with being in a relationship. As long as, you're happy with that person. I've been in relationships with my baby mamas that I have 2 of. Unhappy, staying with my past partner for the child. And when I finally moved out, living on my own, and then, being with someone new again that I didn't have a kid with, because the last 2 girls I dated were basically all my 20s. Was my baby mamas. So I didn't date outside. I dated 2 girls for 9 years, basically almost 10 years. So now that I'm in my early 30s, and it was just completely different. Like, I didn't have a kid with these people. I didn't live with these people. So like having a relationship didn't really seem that serious to me. So there wasn't really a whole lot holding me back. I had my house, they had theirs. So if we didn't work, it was easy to break up. I didn't have to move out. I didn't have to change my name. Like, it was completely different. So that was really nice. The breakups aren't as bad when you don't have a kid with someone, for sure. A pro to being single, well, there's lots of pros to being single. I'm sure, as most people know, if you watch this video, I'm sure you're old enough to know the difference, but it's always fun to make these videos. My personal opinion, a pro to being single, well, I'm trying not to hit bumps. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get a lot of slack for the shakiness. I'm in the city, so it shouldn't vibrate anymore. Pro to being single, you don't have to answer to anybody. You can do what you want. You can hang out with as many people as you want. I mean, I was hanging out with 4 or 5 chicks at a time. Maybe a little more. I don't want to disclose too much. But the thing is, I told them that I was seeing other people. They were well aware of each other. I was not dating any of them exclusively. Because if I was, then I would tell them. And they would know. But they were too fucking stupid. Sorry to say. I mean, I've been holding back a lot of my emotions on this shit. But I don't really want to talk too much about it. But they were too stupid to realize that I had other girls on the go. And I had this one bitch. Sorry, chick. I gotta act professional here. My kids are on my channel. I had this one chick. She knows who she is. Pretty cool chick. I was seeing her for a couple months. And then eventually, she didn't like the back and forth. She was like Rich Cooper and all those guys on YouTube, they say women will break rules for high value men. I'm not saying I'm a high value man, but I'm saying I'm a guy with options. So whatever the fuck that means, right? So she didn't like the fact that I was seeing other people. So I said, okay. And then she stopped talking to me for a month. And then that was in November. And then in February, she's like, I'm okay with it. Fuck it. You are who you are. She came back to me knowing that I was sleeping with other people. Yeah, go figure. And then she couldn't handle it. We fucked around for 2 weeks. And then she was like, I just can't do it. And I'm like, okay then. And we never seen each other ever again. She's like, no, I just can't, I thought I could, but I can't. And I was open and honest. Like I said, I was open and honest with all these chicks. And if these chicks try to lock me down or whatever, I'd get nervous and be like, time to go. So there's some pros to that. A con to being single, the drama that comes with banging a lot of chicks. Women are drama. You can't have too many jobs because, your job is going to be like, oh, where are you? There's this and that, you know what I mean? If you're banging these chicks and you're looking at it as a job or whatever you get out of it, pleasure you get out of it, it's that too, right? It's, where are you? What are you doing tonight? Oh, you're busy. You're busy for the last 3 weeks in a row. Girls aren't stupid. They'll catch on. So that's a huge con. The drama you get from being single. You just got to be good at it. And there's some guys that don't even say anything to how many chicks they're banging. But I was getting so fucking many women that I was like, I can't have all these chicks. It's too much. It's too much, man. I get it. You want to be with me, whatever you want it to be. And some girls didn't even give a fuck. They were just in and out. They were probably using me too. They would hang out, sleep over, leave at 9 a.m. Oh, I gotta go back to my dog. I gotta, fucking go whatever. Go shower. Any excuse to get out of the house. Those were the good ones. The bad ones, the crazy ones, they would try to invite themselves over. They were trying to come over all the time. My rule was anyone who randomly showed up, that was it. They were done. You don't just show up at my house if we're not dating. They try to own you. They try to, mark their territory, leave shit at your house. Oh, I forgot my purse. Fuck, I heard it all. I've seen it all, heard it all. Probably haven't done it all, but pretty damn close. So, I get this attitude from, being with chicks. I know how to deal with them. It's not rocket scientists. And women like assholes. They're attracted to assholes. Assholes get things done. That is why. Assholes get things done. Who's the asshole at your job? I bet you could get shit done. I bet you is a good fucking worker. Most assholes are good workers. Most assholes get things done. And that's what women want. They want to be protected. They want a man that gets shit done. Blah, 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 whatever. They like higher value men. And when women see you with other chicks, they want to be with you. So I'd be hanging out with a girl and I'd be posting her on Snapchat, and the other chicks I was seeing would see her, and some of them didn't even care. And if they didn't delete me off Snap, then I knew they were sticking around and they were okay with it. If they deleted me, then that's their choice. They didn't say anything. They just up and deleted me. So these girls knew that I was talking to other chicks, and they would stick around or they didn't, right? So they knew. You know, they don't own me. I wasn't exclusive to any of these fucking girls. So now that I am exclusive and have a girlfriend, I don't do that stuff. There's a big difference. So there's that con to being single. Another con-ish pro, it's not cheap to have a girlfriend. You know, you gotta, you know, keep them entertained. They want to go do stuff. You gotta operate on a higher level more so than someone you're just banging. You don't really have to impress them. Hey, bring over some beer. Let's have a good night. Let's watch a movie. Let's go to the bar. Boo-hoo, right? But someone you're actually seeing, you know, you gotta pay your way a little bit, and it can be quite expensive. But hey, it's what you get for having a relationship, right? And you know, you do things for each other, so they might have a little bit higher expectations out of you because, you know, you guys are now dating versus when you're just seeing them. So there's that. Yeah, it's not cheap. You gotta cough up the money, and if you don't have the money for a relationship, then don't get into one. Don't be a bore. Don't bore women. You know, this isn't advice of how to sleep with multiple women. I don't really want to give that shit away. I don't think it's anything special. I don't think it's anything that should be bragged about. In your 20s, yeah, whatever, you want to fuck around and date all these chicks. But then, you know, you screw over the wrong girl, she wrecks your vehicle, she gets her brother after you, and it's just drama. It's just drama when you have all these chicks on the go. So, you know, if you could stick to 3 max, like, even that's quite a bit. But I mean, I had lots of free time. I'd get off work and, you know, I lived alone. So depending on your situation, if that's something you want to do, spin plates, or you want a relationship, there's lots of pros and cons. Another good pro is, like I said, you're in a relationship, you do things together. My woman's helped me with so much stuff, helped me build stuff, like taught me lots. I've showed her lots. I've done stuff with her. We're the yin to the yang, you know, and if you find your other half like that, that's perfect. If you find a woman that will help you, will do things with you and for you and complement your life, and you want to date a woman that desires you. You don't want to have to ask for sex. You want to just be like, hey, we're banging. Yep, okay, honey, no problem. You know, like, you want to have the authority. You want to take authority. You know, you're the man in the relationship. So don't let that fall. The second that starts becoming like where she thinks she can wear the pants, you know, the relationship's pretty rough at that point. You don't want to be weak. Don't want to be weak at all. So stay on your guard. You know, that's another con/pro, I'd say. You gotta keep showing your woman that you know, you're on your game. Where if you're just banging these chicks, they're coming and going. You don't really have to prove anything. You just gotta look good and fuck good, basically. So they want stuff too. Don't just think that a woman just hangs out with you for the hell of it. Women want shit just as much. You know, they might say, "Oh, I'm free tonight. Oh, we've hung out 5 times. You know, what are we?" Or they don't just randomly do shit. They want to do stuff. So they might act like they got lots of free time, but I'm sure there's Tyrone and everybody else blowing up their phone. But if she always wants to hang out with you, she might see it as it's going somewhere. So you got to lay the hammer down. And what I did was just tell girls that, nope, so and so and so, here you go. Here's their names, which was kind of stupid of me. I'll never do that again. But yeah, so don't get yourself fucked up in drama. You know, locking a relationship eliminates a lot of that stuff. Eliminates a lot of stress. Like I said, having a partner can be really good because you can complement each other's life, help each other. But if you just want to waste time and, you know, do the fuck around and find out shit, well, then have multiple girls on the go, or guys, if you're a chick watching this. I'm sure I got some women that I've been with that are probably creeping this shit, but I don't care. Move on with your life. Whatever. Life's too short. Who gives a shit, really? You know what I mean? Do what makes you happy, because, you know, in the end, they're going to do what makes them happy too. And a lot of these chicks, they try to trap you by getting fucking pregnant. Trust me, it's happened to me once. So don't let the woman take control of the birth. You know, wrap your dick, pull out method, you know, like, this is basic shit I shouldn't have to tell anybody. Don't fall for that trap. Women will try to do anything to get stuck with you. And then another thing is, if you're seeing chicks that don't have kids and that want kids, run. You know, try to get a single chick that doesn't have any kids, that doesn't want kids in that moment that you're with. Because when chicks get that fever, man, I'm 34, and around my age, they get that, I gotta have a baby now. I'm running out of time. I don't like that. In my 20s, I was banging chicks that already had kids or little babies or were in school. And as I slowly got older, I hit this epiphany phase around 28 to now with chicks that want kids. So for the last 7-8 years, I've been living in this era of chicks wanting kids. So when I get to my late 30s and I attract early 30-year-olds, they're either going to have kids or don't want kids. And those are the ones you want. Unless you want kids, try to have kids with the same woman, and try to have kids with a woman that doesn't already have children. Pretty basic stuff. So, you know, I have 2 baby mamas. That's enough for me. I don't need 3. That's, you know, I did my shit 10 years ago. I'm set in my life now. I don't want any more children. F that stuff. I'm perfectly happy, so...